Appreciate the 23 months there, Kitty. Let me just put on something. And then we'll talk for a little while, I guess.
Oof. Your
And ads.
help. Good thing you have
I
Amazon.
love ads. Okay. Yeah. So when I said yesterday that we were going to be streaming 2XKO today. This is not what I had in mind. This is not what I meant. This is not what I had in mind. For those of you guys who are not on Twitter or are not in a Discord that has broken the news at this point, which at this point, if you're in a fighting game Discord of any kind, I'm sure it's been talked about there or posted there at this point. Riot has announced that 2XKO is ending this year. The final balance patch comes in October. The game's official development, so I'm guessing any bug fixes that come with the patches and new characters will be done by December. The servers will stay online, so for those of us who like the game and want to keep playing the game, you can still go online and play the game. And any purchases of skins or anything like that anyone made before today, right? Sweatcog, I just follow, appreciate it. Before today, so don't go and try and buy every single skin right now. But before today, will be refunded. But yeah. 2XKO with less than a year made. With less than a year of development, or since going live. The game went live in October, on console in January. The game's gone. The game had like a decade of being made, less than a year since release, and they said, nah, not good enough. Game's gone. I don't even know. Not gonna lie. After seeing this, I wasn't even going to go live. I was just going to let it soak in. Let the misery soak in about the situation. But we need to at least go online and talk about it. But this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. How does a game with like a decade's worth of development, if not longer, be just completely shut down in less than a year? How? Gonna get into the funeral. Good point. 1 second. Turns out I don't. Turns out I don't really have all that many black shirts. So this will just have to do. So this is gonna be the best. So this is gonna have to be the best I can do at this point. Yeah. So I want to stay up before. I have no idea. So servers are going to stay online. I don't have one. Shut up, Omega. At the time. Let's say servers will stay online. How long? I don't know. So much that punk. It's definitely a nice hoodie, Kitty. It was enough given the time and money spent. Probably didn't forecast it being profitable enough to continue to sink resources into. The game, they got fucking League of Legends and Valorant. They have two of the freaking biggest games in the world at this point. And they couldn't give the game more than 7 months. And you know this shit was decided a while ago. So it's not even like giving them 7 months. You think that there's a 0% chance they decided this week. So they must have decided this a while ago, meaning that even less time than 7 months. They decided, yep, game not big enough. We're done. Game not big enough. We're done. Not enough players. Not enough players. Tournaments aren't big enough. Cost too much money. Fuck you to anyone that liked the game and wants to keep playing the game. We're done. They are going to release the last 2 characters. So the last 2 characters are being released. Lux is coming out next month. Samira's coming out in October. It says October and November, but the thing even says the final content patch goes live in October. So Samira's coming out in October, and then we're done. You automatically will get all champions. They're expanding the lobbies. You can get an ultimate. You can buy the ultimate bundle to get every single skin in the game, and then they're promoting their last two majors as part of the tour, and then they're done. And then fuck you. Have a nice life. We're never going back to the FGC. Unfucking believable now. Unfucking believable. I really when I said we were going to be streaming 2x today, I really was not expecting this. Nope, you're not allowed to like the game now. The game they decided that less than a year was too much time. Well, Avatar is definitely my focus. That part's for sure. Like if there was, like I was already considering maining Avatar anyways. With the way like stream and content wise has gone with it. But I don't know. But I don't know. Do I go just suck it up and go try and play Marvel and just hope that I like the game at some point? Do I go back and give a different game a try, so I have something more than just Avatar? Do I just solo play Avatar and that's it? I don't know what to do. I legitimately don't know what to do. I'm with you there, I'm with you there, Devil's Claw. I was looking forward to trying out Lux or trying out Samira, potentially having a new team with Ari, enjoying the game, pop off with it, hopefully with the new team. Now I don't even want to go near it. I don't even want to go near it. It's not like we didn't know the game was losing them money. But I don't think any of us expected the game would be gone in a year. A couple of years, sure, but less than one? Really? Like, really? Whoever said it with Legends of Runeterra, Legends of Runeterra was losing them money, and that shit got like, what, 3 years of development? This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, part of me wonders if they actually wanted the game to fail, for the simple fact of when the game came out, they barely promoted it to the point where people didn't even know the game came out. So thanks to all this, part of me is starting to wonder if with how long the game took and all the issues the game had coming out, that they were like, we don't want the game to do well. Part of me is starting to legitimately wonder that. Yeah, Evo France is going to suck so much now. Yeah, they laid off half the team, and now they'll be laying off the rest of the team. And they're going to refund their registration. Maybe instead of playing 2XKO at Evo France, maybe I play Granblue. Try to get a few more points and qualify for the Cygames Cup now at this point. But that was at some point there, Martin, but not in a year, man. Like okay, for those guys in chat right now who are yucking it up, Posse, we told you, never trust Riot, blah blah blah. I'm sure even fucking you guys didn't think the game would be discontinued in less than a year. Freaking bum is yucking it up on Twitter right now. He was the biggest de facto hater of this game, so he's yucking it up right now. I'm sure a lot of people expected this game to not last very long with how it was going. I'm sure And I'm pretty sure a lot of us thought that, even people like me who hoped the game would be around for years to come. I don't think any of us thought the game would be gone in 7 months since console release. I haven't, so let's read it. Our dream was to build a game that fighting community would love to play with their friends. We wanted to be respectful of the incredible games that came before ours and bring Riot's take on live service to a new set of hungry players. Our approach was to tackle some of the issues that we knew the FGC struggled with by building a more reliable netcode, making the rank grind less lonely, committing to more frequent game updates, and more. While the genre progressed significantly in the last 10 or so years, we believe 2X delivered on many of these promises. On the business side, we hoped that by making the game free, we could make the genre more accessible and discoverable to new players, and that they could fall in love with fighting games in the same way we did. Ideally, this would have happened over time, starting by earning the trust of lots of core fighting game players and growing to a large player base with more features and content came online. We also went into this project knowing from the start that free-to-play comes with a minimum player requirement to support these ambitions. Early on, we saw pockets of the FGC fully embrace 2XKO, and we got proof this approach was working at a small scale. Players pushed the game to its limits of high-level play. Duos became a great way to match bonus together, tournament organizers added a game to their weekly lineups, and players told us they just wanted more. Well, exactly what we wanted, it just didn't happen enough. Even within the genre, diehard tag fighter players love 2XKO, but most other fighting game players struggle to find reasons to stick with the game. That is... okay. I'm sorry, Riot. Truly, I am so sorry. But you picking tag fighter is asking for most of the FGC to not stick to your game. Like, I'm sorry, okay? I'm a diehard tag fighter player. I have been playing tag fighters for as long as I have been playing fighting games. My first ever fighting game was Marvel 3. I literally have been playing tag fighters for the entirety I have heard of fucking fighting games. But even I know that if you want your game to be embraced by the most people in fighting games, choosing a tag fighter is the worst thing you could have picked. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. That is just the truth. If you want your game to get embraced by the most people, picking a tag fighter is like the most difficult decision you could have made if that was your goal. That is the most difficult option. Dragon Ball FighterZ managed to do that. Do you know how long Dragon Ball FighterZ lasted as a freaking top 3, top 6 game or whatever? 1 year. 1 year. And Dragon Ball FighterZ is known as one of the greatest fighting games ever made or whatever. Brought everyone together. It was in the arena for EVO 1 time. 1 time. And it was dropped from there. And it became known as and to this day is known as one of the best fighting games ever. One of the biggest fighting games ever. It lasted in the arena 1 time. Do you know why? Because tag fighter. Simple as that. Tag fighters are just not made for the majority of people. Because people either don't want to pick up multiple characters, don't want to pick up multiple characters, don't have time to pick up multiple characters, don't want to deal with the fact that you have to pick up synergy on top of that, so you might have to pay characters you don't want to play. Tag fighters are just not for everyone, and so many people just don't want to play them for reasons like that. So them picking a tag fighter to make this game is one of the worst decisions they could have made if their goal was they wanted to try to unite everyone together and bring everyone together. I didn't care because I like tag fighters and I liked the game because I like tag fighters. But I knew, just like I'm sure many people did, that not everyone was going to like this game because it was a tag fighter. Right? Right? So that makes no sense to me. So alright, so they've already lost me at this part. Now to the why end. We evaluated the game's overall performance, not just revenue, but retention, new players, and engagement. Through 2026, we saw positive player reaction through releases of Akali, Senna, Thresh, Decline, and some amazing competitive events throughout the year. Even in these highlight moments, however, we saw no meaningful, sustained change in the trajectory. Only a fraction of what it would take to trend towards sustainability. Over time, it became clear it would be impossible for us to continue actively developing the game as we are today. In recent months, the team has continued to take bold swings while fully aware to XKO's challenges, but to attempt another year hoping for a way forward would have been an irresponsible choice for players and the dev team. To attempt another year hoping for a way forward would have been an irresponsible choice for players and the dev team. Trying to improve your game for another year is an irresponsible choice for the players. For the players, it'd be an irresponsible choice. To be super clear, we have continued active development if we saw any viable future, but 2SKO costs us substantially more to operate than it brings in, and engagement has stayed relatively flat despite our larger updates. So when we looked at all the options available, reducing team size, adjusting our patch schedules, changing our business models, changing patch schedules would have been fine since so many games only patch like two times a year. We concluded that finishing the rest of our work in progress content, and sunsetting active development was the best route forward for players and rioters. As we mentioned above, we want to do it right by players who want to continue playing 2SKO and do respect the love put into the game and scene up to now. 2SKO remains online and playable, and we aren't going anywhere yet. We still got more content to show you through the end of the year, and we are truly grateful to everyone who has been a part of 2SKO's journey so far. Here's a quick look at the patches for the rest of 2026. Disabling people being able to buy KO points. For PC players, all KO points during Star Edition purchases made prior to August 20 will be refunded to the payment method used to purchase them. We plan to have most refunds distributed in the next 2 weeks, and it'll be finished with all PC refunds by November 2026. For PlayStation Xbox players, KO points and 2SKO Star Edition purchases made prior will be refunded through a platform and provider used to purchase. Players on the Japan and Korean server will conduct the refund process, verification, and the support. So Lux comes out September 8th. The 2SKO Ultimate Bundle contains all skins, skin chromas, and taunts for every champion up and including Lux, plus all currently released finishers for $40. So if you want to buy, so with the refund, of everything, if you want to literally every skin in the game for as long as the servers remain up, it costs $40. Outdoor items like champion chromas, save credit limit will be capped from 12 to will be uncapped. Okay, so there's no more cap on that. So DNF Duel received more updates for longer than 2XKO, but died player base wise faster. DNF Duel died player base wise within like a month, but about a year later it received its first season pass, and then received a full season pass like over the course of the following year. So DNF Duel lasted like patch wise and character-wise for like 2 years, I think, where 2XKO here only had didn't even have a full year. But yeah, player-wise, DNF Duel died faster. Nen Impact died faster. Nen Impact died on release. DNF Duel died like within a month. Let's see, removing some systems, battle passes, KO points, champion token seasons, and events will be removed. Rank lobbies will be disabled. Casual lobbies will be match made by skill. Private lobbies will be you can still do private lobbies. All champions will be unlocked for all players. Fuses will still be unlocked with You still have to do tutorials if you want to unlock the fuses. We'll add voice chat and a large map to private lobbies, which will allow up to 40 players in one lobby. Launching in October, the final champion Samira will come out. If required, a December patch will happen that'll probably just be fixing bugs. And 2XCO competitive series will end. No perfect way to handle a decision like this. As 2026 continues, we'll be figuring out what more we can do for players, CEOs, competitors, and creators that we've consistently shown up for the FGC through 2X. We'll have conversations with community leaders over the next few weeks, and we'll keep you posted here. Ultimately, we're proud of the game this team built. I'm sure you are. We're grateful to everyone who made the game what it is today, and we're looking forward to the rest of this year's releases. What's written above reflects our current plan, and we may make some adjustments to dates and comms as we go. Looking to the future, you can count on Riot to keep exploring new genres and ways to bring players together, and then cancel them like they did their card game and fighting game. For now, we're focusing on leaving 2X in a great spot. Then we'll head back into the R&D lab, where we'll take time to learn and work on how we come back stronger for the next swing at the next genre. So, what do you guys think? You guys think they're swing into the world of an MMORPG will last, or are they just going to kill that too? They killed their card game, and then and now they're killing their fighting game. And they swapped over to the world of real life card games and are enjoying all the scalpers buying all of their shit. So now they're just enjoying their time with their FPS game.
Who thought this was okay?
With their FPS game and their MOBA games, the two biggest genres in gaming, and watching as all their card game products get bought out because scalpers. I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't even know what to say at this point. I really don't. I'm glad the game is going to still be online. And so the people that like to do it, so like group of friends can go online and do it with each other. And people can still do that. That's nice. But my god, man. Nope. The final balance patch and the final DLC character will come in October with Samira. Well, now we know why Thresh came out, huh? Now we know why Thresh came out. Because Thresh was going to come out next year. But there wasn't going to be a next year. So they had to release him early. Yeah, hopefully Riot, if Riot lets people mod in champions, then this game's got a shot. What now? What now? So 2XKO is not. So 2XKO is not dead. in the FGC technically. Because I'm sure it'll still be a tournament. I'm sure people will still sign up for it. But remember how when EVO was coming around, we were like, oh yeah, it's going to be like Street Fighter, Tekken, 2SKO, and Tokon for a while, and that's going to be the games to lead EVO for the next a while, and then everyone else is just trying to keep up. I'd be surprised if 2SKO is even a main game next year. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Guess we haven't had the lineup. Yeah, maybe it turns out it's Street Fighter, Tekken, Marvel, and Avatar from now on, and Strive. Turns out Avatar is going to be the big game. Turns out Avatar is going to be the big newcomer to the main lineup. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Let me guess, Forgiven. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse by Riot not giving us refunds and closing the servers. Could be a lot worse. If not, I have no idea how it could be worse. I'm not going to be a Street Fighter player, but I'd rather force myself to play more. I'd rather force myself to play Marvel than go try and play Street Fighter. I got to be. I made it to my first. I made it to. I got to play in the Sejam Slam. I got to play on the Combo Breaker main stage for the first time. These things through 2XKO, and now it's gone. And now it's going to be gone within no time at all. Literally no time at all. Yes, Rev. Thank you. I'm well aware of how it can be worse. Thank you. Yep, I was going to play Avatar and 2X. Two games I enjoyed playing. I was going to actually have two games I enjoyed playing at the same time. When's the refund happening? Over the next couple weeks. I don't know, Project. I don't know. It's either I force myself to play Granblue again, try to qualify for Side Games Cup, even though I don't really enjoy playing it. I go force myself to play Tokon, even though I don't really like that. Or I just solo rock Avatar. And just hope that that the game is big enough and stays big enough to solo play. I don't know. No, as I straight up do not enjoy playing Tokon. I just straight up do not enjoy playing the game. I don't enjoy the movement. I don't enjoy the ballistic missile that is 24/7 assist calls. Oh yeah, that's my opinion too. Game looks amazing, and the character designs are amazing, but gameplay doesn't hit me very well. Short time you played. Let's go and let's go pick up Tekken 8 again and go try Bob. Things were finally good. Things were finally good. Things were finally good. Fishman, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I had two games that I enjoyed and was ready to grind out for the new year. Thanks. I appreciate you for watching there, Fistman. I need something more to drink than water. But right now, water is all I have. Return to Fatal Fury, huh? Out of curiosity, for those of you guys in chat, who would watch me try and relearn Fatal Fury again? Out of curiosity. Yeah, kind of proving my point here. Some say yes, most say no at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. Odds are I probably would be better off just trying to force myself to like Tokon. Like let's be honest here. Odds are I'm probably better off forcing myself to like Tokon than try to rejoin Fatal Fury at this point. Can I even do that? Probably not. Probably not. I've never been good at it before. And I doubt it would change now. Would you like implement and play Spider-Man? Omega, do me a favor. Zip it. You saying you'll like Tokon if you play Spider-Man 5 times is not helping.
Stop! He's already dead.
Do I need to have 2 games to play Taylor? No. Do I have? Would it be nice to? Would it be nice
Sometimes may
to
be
have?
good, sometimes may be shit.
Would it be nice to have more than one? Would it be nice to have more than one game to play? Yes. So do I need more than one game? No. Would it be nice? Yes. The thing is, if I try to get into any other game at this point, I'd have years of catch up to do unless I play Tokon. It's kind of that is kind of as simple as that at this point. If I wanted to play something else, I either need to play a game that's been out for years, then I'd have to play catch up on. Or I play Tokon. Playing Tekken would be like the worst decision. I would need like 2 years of experience just learning Tekken, let alone actually getting good at Tekken. Honestly, as much as I hate to give Reverend credit, technically, the only game that would make sense to potentially try to play that's not Tokon would honestly be Fatal Fury. As much as I hate to give Reverend credit. Too bad. You get credit, and that's all you get. 290. No, not enough. Not enough to qualify. I am tied for 10th right now, which would be in the cut, but there's still 4 plat events left, and getting second in 1 plat event gives you 300 points. So I ain't qualifying unless I fly to another gold, of which there's only 2 in NA, and both of which are the week before I go to France. and or I place like top 2 or 3 or win Evo France. I'm planning on going to. Plan is still to go to Evo France. Yes. Probably. Maybe I should just stay. Maybe I should just skip it and stay home. Maybe I should just skip Evo France. I lost half the reason I was going. Maybe I should just skip it. And then we'll just watch it from here. No, I'll probably still enter it. I mean, it's either I force myself to play Tokon, and then I play Avatar and Tokon at Evo France, or I say let's end the year of 2x with a bang. Let's end the 1 year we had with it. Pick up Ari Lux and then grind Avatar and 2x for it. Which if I don't play Tokon, if I end up not playing Tokon, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. How much time do I have on Tokon? I have a couple of betas, some playtime at tournaments, and then a few days since the game came out, and my local. And then watching some of it in Florida. Yeah, it wasn't me. I played the game for 30 minutes and then didn't like it. How do I get my refund? Oh, they're going to, however you paid the money, they're going to be refunding you back with however you spent it. There you go. Ignoring the play on words of using the word riot, but I think people would riot against riots if they basically shut down their game within a year and then didn't offer something in return. Yeah, they're already going to receive a massive shitstorm for this. I think they're trying to lower exactly the amount. Okay, I'm going to start a poll here, and I want your guys' opinion. 2026 plans. Fatal Fury. Alright, I'm putting that as an option. Give Tokon another try. And 2x KO with a bang. There you go. Poll started. I want you guys' honest opinions. Do I just suck it up and then try Tokon again? Do we go and try Fatal Fury? Cause why not? Or do we just with Lux and Samira coming out, 2 champions that we were like, okay, those could be cool, and just end end the year, go to Evo France, play 2x at Astral Finish, and end the game. But then send the game off with a bang. Yeah, it's whichever one you think most. Making myself a VTuber model would be an entirely separate thing there, Omega, and that'd be if you want to freaking donate the 1,000 plus it would cost to actually make one. Yeah, I'm not overly surprised that there's a 0% for Fatal Fury, but I mean, technically it is the best option that's not Tokon or 2x. It technically is the best option. That'll review to her avatar. Yeah, Tokon legitimately would be the best bet, even though I don't like it. Compared to Avatar, which I do like. Yeah, well, Avatar is staying no matter what. That's the one thing you guys can be sure of. Avatar ain't going anywhere. It's just a matter of. Oh, I probably should. Actually, hang on. Hang on. I'm redoing the poll. I'm redoing the poll, but I'm removing the Fatal Fury option since clearly no one's voting for that one. Okay, 2026 plans. So, just Avatar, Sonic Sundays. Give Tokon another try. And 2 SKO with Bang DLC. Okay, doing it again. Doing it again, but swapping Fatal Fury for just go all in on Avatar as an option. Yeah, I know. I'm not making the decision right now, but I do want and value your guys' opinions. I'm figuring that odds are Tokon is just going to win. But like I said, I do want to. Since I am streaming to you guys, and I do want you guys to enjoy coming, hanging out on the stream. I do want your guys' opinions. And someone, what the hell? TLDR Strauss, Riot is ending everything 2SKO related starting in December. The game will still be playable, but there will be no more balance patches and no more characters. Play Sonic 4 next. Not even a year. The game came out on console in January. Shit's a joke, man. 140 something characters or something like that in League. 16, I think, in 2X. 15 in 2X, something like that. Let's see a speedrun for the weekend. just Avatar and full-on Sonic on the weekends. Try for it. Just grind out Sonic Adventure 2 and try to actually get good at the speedrun. $212? Jesus Christ, that's more than I thought it was. Holy crap. Yeah, it seems like for the most part you guys are all pretty close on what you guys think I should do. Be it Tokon, solo Avatar, or play Ari Lux or Ari Samira, and then just grind it out for Evo France. They say the numbers are just that bad. Is competitive still alive? I'm sure it'll still be at tournaments since the game will still be playable. But I'm sure the number of people that are going to play it in tournaments are going to tank dramatically. They didn't say the numbers, but they straight up say in this section they just can't do they just can't with the numbers. Not a nerd with the 27 months of pride. Not a nerd, we here at the MTC know you have many options where to spend your prime stuff. We thank you for choosing us. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so right now the poll, like I said, the poll is stupid close. It's 14 votes. It's 14 votes for Tokon, 12 for solo Avatar, and then 10 for finish up the year with 2X. So this is the closest poll. This is probably the closest poll, and also the most votes I've probably ever had in the poll. So I do appreciate you guys for the votes and for the inputs. Yeah, so the poll, by one vote, people say Tokon, but stupid close. I appreciate our favorite streams, and I appreciate that, Grunge. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, rip my dream of playing Irelia. Please. I agree. Forget it. My stream has never been in a better spot than it is right now, and I have you guys to thank for that. Which again is why I'm not just making the decision, just thinking myself and making the decision. I want your guys' opinions. Since I do stream to you guys. Zane learns Facebook. What's up, Hazzy? And 2XKO Rising. Yeah, but with the announcement, the people who grinded 2x are saying they are going to hard grind 2x because they want to win one of the last 2XKO tournaments. And then, but Super Noon said, even in that same post, after that ends, he's grinding Tokon. So that's why one of the options in the poll was just grind 2x for the year, send it out with a bang, with potentially a new team with Lux or Samira, and then, but yeah. So we could do Tokon again. We could try Tokon again. Oh, appreciate it, Shinigami. Have a good day at work, man. No need. That grunge. No need. I got one already. PlayStation Online sucks, so I never used one. So I don't use it regularly. Does PlayStation Online be garbage? Movement and the way assists work and mix-ups are so bleh. Movement assist system are number 1 and number 2, then the assist system or the mix-up is so bleh. But my number one and 2 issues by far though are those. So crazy. Granblue is an angle of I have no idea. One, I haven't really liked Granblue for a while. Second, who knows if Granblue is even getting a season 3 at this point with this patch that's taking 7 months to release, being called patch 2.6. And then again, never really been the biggest fan of Granblue. I just like Grimnir. And then they kind of ruined that too. Cygames is running their own tour, and they're running basically the whole tour on almost one patch. They're late with the patch. Yeah, the patch comes out in like 3 weeks or something like that. The last patch they came out with was in January. And they're both buffing and nerfing Brave Counter. That's the decision there, Curtis. That's the decision right now. Is it full grind Avatar? Do I close out the year with 2x, knowing that the year for 2x is going, or once December rolls around, there will be no more patches or anything ever again for 2x? Or do I give Tokon another try and just hope that that I start liking it more? And so no. There is no more competitive after this year. They're going to fill up. They're going to do the rest of their announced competitive series. That is still going to finish. But after it ends at Battle Coliseum, that's it. It's over. No more support from Riot for events. 2xKO will still be at tournaments, so I can technically still grind the game in the casual lobby, and then enter tournaments for it when it's at majors. It's just going to be very much one of the smaller games at majors afterwards, I'm sure. Cosmetics, probably Onyx. They thought, or I don't even know what they thought. They made the game free to play, knowing that it'd be rough to be able to maintain because through it. So skins and battle passes and things like that was going to be how they would be able to keep the game alive, as well as partnerships with like Chipotle and things like that. But clearly they're nowhere near enough. Yep, 2xKO is more than likely going to be a Discord fighter in 2027. Maybe we just play. Maybe we just try Tokon again. Maybe just play Tokon again. Try Storm, because that's who I liked in the first test. Put Goblin second, since that's where everyone's putting him right now for mix on Oki. And then just see if that's enough, maybe. See if that's enough to make me want to play the game. Okay, if the plan is Tokon, which I'm not confirming or anything at this point, what should my team be? What should my team be? Storm Point, Goblin Projectile. What should the other two be? I like it. I like Goblin. I like Goblin too. Goblin's cool. Storm projectile really strong. Goblin was one of the main characters. Goblin and Storm are like the two that that are for sure going to be there. Again, assuming I end up playing Tokon. So Storm and Goblin for sure. Then I just need the other two. Magneto and Spider-Man or Deadpool. Question, where do people normally put Deadpool? Where do people normally put Deadpool? Actually, where do people normally put Storm? Hang on, let me pull up some charts to actually see what people put. Deadpool normally gets put as shooter. Storm gets put as leader or shooter. I'm probably gonna want Storm. I'm probably gonna want Goblin as shooter and Storm as leader. So I need a vertical and I need an assault. You guys wondering what I'm looking at? I'm looking at this. So I'm looking for good. So I'm looking for vertical and assault. I could do danger. Technically. Or carnage. Or technically blade. Yeah, we'll see if they're leader or vertical. 70% assault, Jesus Christ. %63% vertical on Magneto. I could do mag vertical. That kind of was already the team. The team was already had Storm, Goblin, and Mag. That would just be a matter of the assault. Yeah, Mag is consistent across all. I mean, Danger has the high block stun assault assist that I kept saying I was thinking about running, and just about everyone all thinks I would be a Danger player. Apparently, if you're a master rank, apparently 70% of people are picking them. So here's what I'm thinking right now. If we do give this one more try, Storm leader, because let's be honest, we all know I'd be a Storm player. Goblin shooter. Tag him in for Oki and all that fun stuff. Magneto vertical. And then either join, then I either keep going with Loki and then just keep the same team I played before and put him on Assault. Join the rest of the world and play Blade. Or I do Danger or Carnage. For Cloud about the Storm Point dilemma. What do you mean about the Storm Point dilemma? What's up with the what about a Storm Point dilemma? Yeah, so Goblin. I think she's best at Assault. I mean, she has a pretty damn good Assault assist. Okay, so let's say this. If I run Storm Assault, Goblin Shooter, and Magneto Vertical, who would be my leader then? Danger leader? That doesn't seem right. Say that again. So originally I was saying Storm leader, but apparently Cloud thinks that she should be the Assault because she needs all four characters to be good compared to only having the two. So I said okay. So if I listen to Cloud, and I do Goblin Shooter, Magneto Vertical, and Storm Assault, then I would need a leader. Mm-hmm. Shelby, didn't you say I should so does Spider-Man and Goblin fit the same role? Get hit, he sets grenade and Spider-Man sets trap or whatever and goes for Oki. They fit the same. Do they fit the same role? If so, that should I swap shooters then? I just drop Goblin. I mean, I could make Rev a very happy person, technically. I could make Rev a very happy person and swap Goblin for Deadpool. Spidey Point, Deadpool Shooter, Magneto Vertical, and Storm Assault. I'm not exactly against that idea. I like them. I like goblins, so it kind of sucked to drop them, but Doom. So you guys think Spider-Man, Doom, Magneto, Storm? This is why 4v4. This is why 4v4 is just too much. I don't think I would either. That stupid teleport dash is gonna piss me off. I know it would. I got no problem with Spidey. His movement in this game is probably going to be the closest thing I'm going to get to actually movement I actually care about. And he's got Byakuya Web Trap Oki, which I'm cool with too. But if I'm putting Spidey on point, Magneto on Vert, and Storm on Assault, I need a shooter. Would you like to happen in this game? Yeah, assists need an entire fucking rework. Assists are awful in this game. Assists are completely awful in this game. Let's go, Odilo. Yeah, well, Spidey's the leader unless we have a better idea for a leader. Like unless we want to put Spidey as shooter. And then someone else has a better idea for a leader for me. Yeah, no matter what Avatar is going to be the main game. But it would be nice to have more than one game to play. So now we're just talking about potentially who I would play in Tokon. When/if I give it another try, knowing the fact that when I tried Tokon before, I didn't like it. I don't want to play so much relevant in the meta. Aren't I already doing that by playing Spider-Man? I'm just looking at the numbers for people when it comes to shooters. Question. I know Cloud said Storm is best on assaults. What if we do Storm Shooter, Magvert, and then like Carnage Assault? Shooter Storm is ass. Okay, never mind then. Never mind then. It's funny, that must be a player on Shooter then. I know Result is really good. This 4 is so busted. No, we're just saying that I was just wondering on that just because Shooter apparently 42% of Master players who play Storm player on Shooter. Well, didn't we just talk about how Spidey was going to be leader? Like I can I'm fine with putting Spidey on Shooter instead of leader if someone has an idea for me of who should be leader. Since Storm apparently shouldn't be leader because she's best on assaults, and Magneto was very clearly here to toss that upwards fireball that upwards fireball assist. Didn't I literally just say I'm doing Magneto vertical? Okay, I'm fine with playing Spider-Man. I don't know about doing Spider-Man and BP. Copying literally every single person in the world right now. I'm fine with running Spider-Man. I'm not sure about Spider-Man and BP. Do hold. Good one. Play Cap. Well, mags are. Well, we've already got mag locked in on vertical. Okay. Time to play giant robots. Spider-Man Shooter, giant ass penny item character leader. Let me look at the Soundfox theory, just out of curiosity. Rip the penny. Missouri. Sounds good. Good luck with training there, Strauss. I should probably swap the stream thing to Tokon, since that's what we're currently talking about anyways. I don't really know if I'm a Magic player, am I? Slow, big sword swing normals. I could always do Star-Lord. Maybe. Magic nor Star-Lord. Fair. Alright, so playstyle. Okay, so playstyle wise, who do you guys think I play? Like purely playstyle. We can figure out placements after that. Purely playstyle, who do I play? Or who do you guys think I play? Surprised you don't play Goblin. Oh, I did. The only reason he's currently not on the list is because of the fact that everyone's telling me I need to play Spider-Man, and there's no reason, and that I shouldn't run Spider-Man and Goblin on the same team because they basically do the same thing. Storm, Spider-Man, Mad Goblin. So what you're saying is, I should do Spy. Really well with Storm too. Yeah, that's why the original idea was Storm leader. Cloud can say she needs more resources, which is fine. But if I'm good at Storm, I should be able to play her with a little less until I get them. Right? What are the twins going to do? I don't know. I don't know if they said anything at this point. They might actually they're probably asleep at this point. The meta characters. So okay, so we're doing Storm Point. So original plan, Storm Point. We can do Spidey's Shooter. Since you guys think I would like Spider Shooter. They're an Ari and Tokon, it's probably Storm. So Storm Point, Spidey Shooter, Mag DP, and then who's Assault? Goblin, Blade, Danger, Carnage. What are we thinking? Loki assaults. Loki's got good assaults. Gob assault, just go full Uri team or Uri's team. Uri's team. I'm not against the idea. I'm not against the idea of Goblin, of keeping Goblin. He was what I liked. He was what I liked about the beta, after all. Or zoner oriented, true. Storm would be more set play into mix oriented, so what I do. And Goblin pulling them out of the corner is good. Yes, Loki's assault is when he throws the ice fireball with a couple hits, and then if he gets hit out of it, he'll teleport and then hit them. But he can also be hit a second time. He can also be hit a second time. So his assault is really good. It's slow, but it basically blocks 2 hits. Yeah, I remember how to play Goblin more than I remember how to play anyone else. I somewhat remember how to play Storm. So probably better to stick with those. Probably best to keep the 2 I know how to play anyways. So literally just copy Uri's team. Storm Point, Spidey Shooter, Mag DP, and Goblin Assault. I'm not against that idea. I definitely like Loki. So I wouldn't mind if I went with his assaults. But I wouldn't, but I definitely don't mind keeping Goblin. And again, this is all under the assumption I actually want to freaking play this game. I might end up trying this game again, try this team, and be like, yeah, this game still sucks. Well, am I wrong? So the most likely outcome. Yeah, I would definitely say the most likely outcome is we're hypothetically talking about these teams just for me to not like the game anyways. Then I just solo main Avatar. That is the most likely outcome of this, is that I end up solo maining Avatar. But just maybe through the help of Storm, I might find some way to like the game, despite everyone's complaints about it. I could. They very much could. I don't know. Well, we're going to be playing. So we're going to be playing Avatar on stream tomorrow, and then probably off stream, I will check out Storm stuff on Tokon, and if anything, maybe on Saturday, maybe we'll try Tokon and make the pick then. I'll still be there. I'll still be thinking about it for now. Yeah, Avatar is pretty good. Alright. I guess that's the plan. I guess that's the plan. Tomorrow we play Avatar, and then Saturday we play Tokon. And then we more than likely decide then if it's so. I think it's going to be one of two things are going to happen. So it's going to be one of two things. All right. That is, I can tell you for sure, it's going to be one of two things that's going to happen. One, through the help of this new team, and possibly some alcohol. No, I'm joking. Maybe. I don't drink. Maybe we'll like Tokon, and we'll play Avatar and Tokon. I'm joking, Orange. Mostly, I'm joking. I don't drink anyways. Or we just play Avatar, and when Lux comes out, we check out Lux, and potentially play Ari Lux. It's fine. I don't drink. We're good. I definitely need a soda right now, though. I need something that's not water right now. So it's either I can look past the things I don't like about this game, and we play it anyways, and then Avatar is the main game and this is the secondary game, or Lux comes out, we don't like this game, I don't like this game, I don't play this game, and I play Ari Lux and go out and send 2XKO out with a bang. And then we solo grind Avatar, and then maybe become Melty Blood players when that shit comes out sometime next year, early next year. Think there's unique movements. Okay. I like my movement characters. Melty Gaming. Yep. Yeah, maybe if we end up solo playing Avatar, maybe we'll be multiplayers when that comes out, or maybe they'll finally release the next BlazBlue game, and I can be the BlazBlue player I was always meant to be. I don't know, but tomorrow we play Avatar. Tomorrow we play Avatar, and then Saturday potentially we play Tokon, and then by the end of the weekend I'll probably have some kind of decision on what I'm going to do. The iPhone stream is the 2SKO eulogy. I quit my job to play this game. Hopefully Riot gives me a refund too. We might try. Maybe we'll try the new Melty Blood, but I think there's a very if they ever did make a new BlazBlue, like, I'll be honest, I thought they were going to announce when I saw the BlazBlue thing happening. I wasn't expecting a new character for Central Fiction. I thought they were about to announce a new BlazBlue game. If they did actually come up with a new BlazBlue game, I will legit consider playing that, because BlazBlue seems very much to be like the style of gameplay I like. But the Melty Blood and the non-existent BlazBlue sequel we'll have to worry about next year. Well, I think we'll worry about that. I think we'll worry about that next year. I'll send you guys over to Tyrant, because it's very rare I ever get to raid this man. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, I'm going to grab a good old Coca-Cola and probably go wallow in pity for a little while as I think about what I'm going to be doing for the next a while, to say the least. Yeah. anyways, though, appreciate you guys for listening. Appreciate you guys' help with deciding on a new team, even though 3 of the members of the team are still the same as they were when I first tried the game. But yeah, we're gonna put up the funny end screen, and then I'm gonna say thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I don't like doing negative streams, but there was no getting around it with this news. But like I said, though, going to send you guys over to the man, the myth, the legend, the Tyrant UK. But before I go, quick shoutouts as always, though, to the Nod Nerd with the 27, along with Kitty with the 2 years. I appreciate it. But like I said, though, that is gonna be it for me. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing some Avatar because that's still around, thankfully. And then, like I said, on Saturday, if anything, we'll give Tokon another try and see if it still feels bad, and then we'll decide then what the heck we're looking like for the next 4 months and beyond. So until then, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Never talk to you guys because time zones, as always, are very weird thing. Until next time, I will talk to you guys